I love my children with everything I am. My highest priority has always been protecting them and preserving the relationship they have with both of their parents. Because of the public allegations made against me by Annemarie, I have been forced to respond with evidence rather than emotion. More importantly, I owe it to my children to truthfully document what they and I have endured. To do that, I must address the lies Annemarie has told about me by telling the truth about her and our marriage. Over the years, I have compiled videos, photographs, text messages, emails, and other evidence that directly contradicts those baseless claims and provides a factual record of our family and the events leading to this unfortunate divorce. Videos, compiled videos, photographs, text messages, and emails, and other evidence. We're just doing a follow up. Marcellus Wiley, as you heard a few days ago, arrested in Florida, charged with domestic violence from his wife, Annemarie. And it gets worse. So this man has been in this relationship, uncovered all of this stuff here, even infidelity. And Marcellus Wiley continued to stay in this marriage. I don't understand what will make a man. That's hard to do. To be married to a woman, knowing all of this stuff that you compiled over the years, not last month, not last week, not yesterday, for years, and able to stand under the same roof, pretending, smooched up, vacationing, taking pictures and photos, basically living a lie. And the only reason you bring this up now is because you're on the frying pan. This should have been canceled a long time ago. I cannot be married to a woman that has cheated not only once, twice, or multiple times, and we stay up under the same household, and I'm supposed to put on a fake smile, pretend like life is okay. That was his first mistake. The evidence he compiled, the videos, the photographs, the text messages, the emails, he should have used that in court. Called his lawyer. Would have came out clean. A lot better in the position he's in now. Because sometimes you wait too long, you wait wrong. Just like this situation. Compiling all this evidence that she beat you to the punch. Now you're fighting upstream, trying to save your reputation. Yeah, trying to save your reputation. So the mistake Marcellus Wiley made is not getting out sooner, sitting back, waiting, collecting evidence. Now, since he's on the frying pan, now he wants to bring up all of this evidence. Let's continue. That record includes evidence of Annemarie's repeated infidelity, including an affair with her pregnant friend's husband, serious and damaging parenting failures, a voodoo spell she cursed over my family. Voodoo, is she from New Orleans? Did she put the whammy bammy on you? Man, and brought up voodoo curse. Marcellus Wiley is a very intelligent individual. He's very careful, articulate with his words. He knows exactly how to put something together. And I'm not saying that he's lying. I'm pretty sure he has evidence and he's witnessed a whole lot of things during his marriage. Just not pulling the plug soon enough is his only fault until further evidence comes out. All right? We're not saying he's perfect. We're not going to say she's the worst thing in the world. All this stuff is alleged, all right? Until we have video footage of him touching his wife, poking her with his finger, her wrongdoings, it's all he say, she say. Until it goes to court or trial, when all this has to be presented and brought up, But as of right now, we have to go off of what he say, she say. Oh boy. I don't know if we need to go into it deeper or further, right? I don't think we need to go into it any deeper or further. Y'all see it here. Right down here. To do that, I must address the lies Annemarie has told about me by telling the truth about her and our marriage. Over the years, I have compiled videos, photographs, text messages, emails, and other evidence that directly contradicts those baseless claims and provides a factual record of our family and the events leading to this unfortunate divorce. That record, including evidence of Annemarie's repeated infidelity, including an affair with her pregnant friend's husband, serious and damaging parenting failures. Like the way he put that. A voodoo spell she cursed over my family, as well as fans she claimed hated her. That after she was kicked off the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she lost her mind. Unfortunately, I must agree. It's a shame, to be honest with you. Look like a hell of a beautiful couple when you see them on photos and pictures. Actually, pull this up here. Marcellus Wiley breaks silence after unnerving domestic battery arrest details emerge. Stroll this down. Media personality and former NFL player. Monday, 2 days after. Just more stuff detailing what happened. Deeply grateful for the love, prayers, and concern from me and my itty bitties, Wiley wrote in his first public comments. Your support is fully appreciated. So nice he got fans and people reaching out, trying to support him. Unequivocally deny these allegations, and I'm certain the truth will prevail. All of this stuff here, right? There's the photo, the booking, right? Photos like this right here. Just a nice photo, right? Like a beautiful, loving couple. But to be living this lie, and he's known this for years, that's what gets me, man. I couldn't do it. A lot of people couldn't do it. Some people couldn't do it if it was just a girlfriend. You know she's been cheating. Hard to stay. Very hard to stay. That stuff usually don't just go away, man. You just can't sweep stuff like that under the rug and think it's going to get better for you as the months and years knock down. No, it's going to come brewing up. And it brewed up. Brewed up terribly bad here. And unfortunate kids are involved. That witnessed is what it said. If not seen, heard. This is just another situation that Marcellus Wiley going to have to learn from. His wife going to have to learn from, depending on more evidence that comes out. Like I said, this is he say, she say. They both say their sides. Until evidence comes out, video footage, friends, or people who can come in and testify, or who've seen or heard anything, or until guilty or innocent in the court of law is provided. We don't know. We just speculate. We just talk about what's in front of us, what we do have. But it's definitely a learning experience. And I think we've all been through or know somebody has been through similar situations like this. Me, myself, I've been through similar situations like this. Not to this degree, but, you know, we all make mistakes or make the wrong decisions at certain times that we shouldn't have. So I get better from these situations as well. But once again, situations like this occur. You need to leave the situation. When it's involving a woman, a female, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever it is, as a man, physical altercation should never be the decision. Verbal abuse should never be the decision. Packing your things or just turning around and walking and leaving, that's the best decision you can make. And another thing with this Tigger situation, same thing here. Good guy, right? At least, that's what he portrays, right? Good guy. Some people can vouch for that. Good man, just want to do the right things, right? But if you end up with the wrong woman that's going to provoke you, going to do things that take you out of character, only mistake he's made in this situation so far that we believe is putting his hands on his wife, trying to get his phone back. No punches, no slaps, no aggressive movements. Just basically just trying to get his phone back. Only thing in that situation he should have done was call the police, which I'm pretty sure he didn't want to do because it's going to draw more attention to the situation, which happened anyway, but he didn't want to put his name out there. Him and his wife, a little altercation, whatever the case may be, it's bad press. But it turned into even worse a press than he even thought it could turn into by just trying to get his phone back. And she's screaming and hollering like the worst thing is happening to her. You got to leave, my friends. You got to leave. You got to walk away. You can't engage in this type of stuff. It's what we call bonehead activities. You're a man in this situation, you have to lead by an example, by not participating in the foolishness and saying simply, hey, okay, you're not going to get my phone back, I'm going to call the police. All right? See how she reacts off of that? Sometimes when you tell these women you're going to call the police, they act even more crazier. Then they really try to provoke you to do something. Or they're going to claim you done something to them when you haven't. Just because the cops are on their way or you call the police. They're going to put up a whole big act waiting for his arrival. Something to get you locked up. That's why in some situations, I'd rather you just leave. Leave your phone behind. Call the cops after you leave the house, or don't even tell her you're planning on calling the cops. Because that's going to be another stage act as well. This GDW, and like I say, bad decisions, bad situations you find yourself in, you have to make the right choices. Marcellus Wiley, this Tigger situation, anytime it's involving a female, you have to walk away as a man. No arguing, no physical touches, nothing. Not even if it's playful. Get out of the situation. Call your lawyer. Call the police. Explain it to them what you done, why you left, and what kind of assistance that you may need to go back to your own house or hotel. But taking it upon yourself can find yourself in this situation, fighting against the law. He say, she say, reputation on the line, career on the line, financial stability on the line, credibility on the line, fighting for your image back on the line. Appreciate it. Y'all enjoy yourselves. What done happen next always pops up at the craziest times. Appreciate it. We out of here. Peace.